did a little smoking about an hour ago. I should be a little sober.
This man is nuts.
A little sober. I can't do it like
About 30 minutes ago.
30 minutes ago.
I feel great, man.
30 minutes ago. Hey, I think Lo would be stuck if she did that shit 30 minutes ago.
I wouldn't be on this thing recording. I would be like, I would just be staring at y'all like, you'd be like, what you think, Lo? And I'd just be like,
Be like what she was on the couch.
Oh my God.
She was not trying
hey,
to get
look,
on,
not
bro.
too much on me now. Not too much on me now.
Hey man, I want y'all to know. I know y'all gonna be honest with me, man. This is an old man take. I want y'all to be honest with me. I hate this shit across sports. And tonight it was enough. It was enough. I'm tired of the home team always wearing the damn dark colored jerseys all the time. Like
I know. Look, you're not the only one. I know a lot of people that don't like that, bro.
Why is Boston wearing green? Why is Boston wearing green tonight? What we doing?
New York's wearing white. It started like maybe like 10, 15 years ago, something like that.
I hate it. Like each year got worse.
It might have been longer. It might have been longer than that. I don't know.
I hate it.
But it was weird because like it was like a every now and then thing. But now it's like a regular thing.
Like, yo, what are we doing? And then it'd be some. And then when they bring out like the whatever them jerseys is called, I sound like an old man right now. But whatever them specialty jerseys. Yeah, it'd be black against yellow. I'd be like, what the fuck is going on this?
They're trash.
Like, I don't know, man. I'm so glad Nick said he tired of it too. It's not an old man thing.
I didn't realize that it's been around that long. But I did realize it like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I was like, why? I've never seen that before where the home team doesn't wear white. And actually one of my friends who doesn't watch basketball, she asked me that too. She was like, why is the home team not wearing white? And I was like, that's a good question.
And don't it feel like it got worse over the years, Nick? Like each year, it got worse.
The whole W finals, like whenever it was the road game, Minnesota was wearing white.
Yes, okay, yes. Even in the W was like that too. It's like, why the fuck are they not wearing white jerseys? Like it was confusing. Like it's just, or like the Aces they'll wear red, and then like they have the damn Stormer have on green. Like what is going on?
I don't recall the Aces wearing white jerseys at home all year. It was always those black jerseys.
Yeah, like what is going on? So okay, it's not an old man take. I know, some takes is just old man shit,
I mean, because it's weird. Because in football that's regular. I mean, the home team wears their color jerseys, and then the road team wears the white jerseys. So I don't know if they're trying to copy out football or not. But
the only two teams that will wear white a lot at home was the Cowboys and the Commanders. That's the only two teams that would do that shit. But now they're trying to switch that shit around. Especially in hoops, it happens so much in hoops, man. Like I feel like I probably have more old man takes when it comes to basketball. I'll be honest.
You don't like a lot of threes, like a lot of other
but here's the thing: I adapted. Like I understand. I understand it. I understand like the defense conversation, how shit can be harder. I just don't like how the threes do be. I just don't like it. Get a floater. Do something. Like
my issue with the three is it's a fast break and you pulling up for a three. Like that pisses me off. Like, that right there pisses me off. Like
you're not Steph,
man. Is not Steph Curry. Please stop. Please stop.
I'll be ready to throw some shit to TV when that shit happens. I'll be like,
they be having an open lane to the rim. They just want to take that three. It's crazy.
Or it'll be a 2-on-1. They still take the three. I'm like,
yeah, like they flash to the corner. They don't cut to the basket.
Right, man, fundamentals like crazy.
This is that shit frustrating.
One thing I will say for opening night, I've seen a lot of basketball fans in general, whether it's man or woman, just saying like the WNBA is far superior than the NBA, just in regards of like the way that they play. Like the Celtics are dogging the Knicks right now. It's only game one.
They have 105 points with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. That's crazy.
Nasty. That's nasty. Like
105 points.
The WNBA would never. Like, come on, show some fight, New York. Like,
and I think the excuse of they just got cat. They need to jail. I think that's a weak argument. Yes, they need to jail, but come on, man.
I mean, have some heart though. At the end of the day,
that's what I'm saying.
It's hoops, bro. It's not that difficult. Have some heart.
And another thing too. What is up with Mikal Bridges in that jump shot, man?
He just knocked down his first 3. I don't know. He was like 0 for 7 or 0 for 6.
Man, the Knicks fans on Twitter are fuming right now with that young man. But I don't understand. Like, somebody tried to tell me on Twitter that he always had like a hitch on his like off the dribble.
Not like that though.
He had a hitch, but it wasn't like this. Like
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's bad. Like, I don't get it.
Guys get paid too much to play defense. You right about that?
Hey, man.
With that much money, you better defend. Hell.
Hey,
that's all people want to see is just high flying, scoring, and dunking.
That's
all
it.
they want to see.
That's it. You know what? And I'm okay. Like, young men, get y'all money, man. Get y'all bread. Just don't blow it. But here's my thing. I just don't like how all these guys are getting all this money and they ain't really
working on their game.
Yeah, they ain't improved nothing. The game ain't improved. You getting all this money off potential. Like, why are you gonna work harder when Jalen Green got $100 million for 3 years and they didn't even make the playoffs?
Correct.
But they agreed to this. So here we are. So it's like
I respect that more than like somebody like a Duncan Robinson making $90 million and doing what?
Riding the bench, yeah.
Right. What do you?
I think they get paid too much not to play defense.
It's honestly funny because like right after he got that contract, that's when you started seeing him around the bench more.
Right. Like y'all paid him $90 million to sit on the bench.
I forgot he's on the damn team. Like it's just crazy how money has came. I always go back to Rose, man. Like 5 years, $98 million was his max contract.
It was different back then, man.
Like all this TV money, you don't have to like really. I mean, I'm not gonna say nobody work hard, but you just don't have to. You know how back in the day, you had to actually do something to get a shoe, to get a big contract. Everybody get a shoe now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not hating on them getting their money. It's just times are different, and they ain't really got. It's just a different league. Shit, like everybody got a damn shoe.
I mean, I agree with Big Ticket KG saying like, stop comparing the eras. Like I've been telling y'all, like when we talk about those, we're gonna have to start comparing them in eras because you have Embiid who's not playing in the season opener and who has come out and said, I'm not playing back-to-backs. Bro, KG and them didn't have an opportunity to even do that. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't have a choice to sit out back-to-backs. Like these people thugged it out and played injured. Not saying that these guys need to put their bodies through the same thing, but like you just automatically saying, yeah, I'm not doing back-to-backs. Like that's just so weak to me, bro. Like, and I get it. You want to be healthy to go to the playoffs, but like that's just so weak, bro. Get your body on. You can play 82 games. You're not 50 years old, sir. Like,
and the thing is, like, just don't come out and say this shit. Like, you know,
right.
Why we got to know this? You know what I'm saying? Like, just why? You know, I don't like that. And now you say this, and then a couple weeks later, we get a notification that you're not even playing for the first week. So it's like it's gonna be heat on you anyway. So it's just a bunch of what up, Big Baby? What up, Wiley?
But honestly, one thing I'll say too, you know, with all these guys getting these big contracts, a lot of them, I mean, people don't want to talk about it, but they're not taking care of their bodies enough to really be prepared for an 82-game season.
They don't.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even Embiid has had a history of not really dieting correctly or even taking care of his body to prepare for the season or even prepare for the playoffs. And it's crazy too. I mean, you think like, you know, with all this money, you know, you could get the best trainers in the world and all these other guys to prepare you guys, but a lot of them don't do that. I don't know what they spend their money on, but
Braun in better health than half of them, and he's twice their age, and it's because he invests in his body. He put over $1 million a year to make sure that he's right. And then the thing is, like, Joel, if you stay off the ground, maybe you won't be injured all the time. Stop
all the flopping.
Like you're 70, bro. Nobody, like I don't want to see that another year. Like I promise you. Like, and the thing is, I think that Joel is a very talented basketball player. Like I really do. I like his game, but the flopping is so nauseating. Like I literally cannot watch it another year. Like I really can't.
Yeah, it's bad. No, it definitely is.
Because I got to be off of this so I can see my.
Yeah, Lakers. We will. Megan, yeah, I do agree with you.
You're just gonna watch the team just to dog shit him, man.
You said what?
You're just gonna watch him just to dog shit him.
No, I mean I expect this game to be difficult. I expect Minnesota to end up in the top 2 this year. So
yeah, for sure.
So I expect this game to get ugly.
We ain't gonna bore y'all with NBA because I mean it's hoops, but you know we know why y'all here. And this is episode 13 of the Best Damn W Show with me, Lo, and Nick Andre. I ain't gonna just say me, Jay. Hello. I'm looking at this. What to say? Embiid deserves backlash again. Yes, he does for a dumbass statement. But we're here to talk about some WNBA Finals, Game 5. The New York Liberty are the champions. And all you Liberty fan, man, listen, grow some. It was just a joke.
Oh yeah. Because we was going to address it. Yeah, it was me that posted it. All right.
I
It
was
was
so
me that
confused.
posted the
I
picture.
didn't do it.
I was like, yeah, it was me. And everybody got mad at me about it. I thought it was gonna be a joke. I thought people were just gonna
Man,
be
they were
like,
mad as
okay.
hell, boy.
They were really mad about that.
Because
didn't
they
think it was
know
gonna be
the
that bad.
officiating, they know in their heart the officiating was terrible. That's the only reason they're
Exactly.
mad. I mean, no, but listen, a win is still a win. Like at the end of the day, they're still the champions.
Yeah,
But
no doubt.
true, y'all the champions, but the officiating was horrible. Like it's been horrible all season. Two things can be true.
Man, it's been bad all season for sure. But Lo, I'm gonna start with you since you was there. You had another travel day. Bless your heart, you made it through. Good thing it was a night game. It wasn't like a 3
Night
o'clock.
games actually made it a little bit worse. But
Oh
shout out
yeah,
to-
that's right. That's right. I know your whole travel day, but you can tell us about your day and how you felt about Game 5 and going forward.
Shout out to my friend Zoe in here talking about go Mystics, girl.
Go
She's literally doing that purposely because she literally tweeted "Go Wizards" today on the timeline when I was like, "Bro, they better go get Cooper, bro. It's not play. They better go
Tank
tank
for
bro,
Cooper.
and stop playing." And she talking about now we winning the chip. So yeah, shout out to her for sure. But yeah, another hell of an experience. I'm not gonna even tell you about my travel day because it was so insane. Like I left my house at 9 a.m. on Sunday morning and I walked back in my house 8 o'clock Monday morning without going to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was my travel day, but the experience was great. I got the whole New York experience. I was riding the subway. I was just like a real New Yorker, like just walking around Brooklyn like I was from there. But as far as the game, the atmosphere was crazy. I think they had over 18 to 19,000 people there, and it was a great experience to just see like so many dedicated Liberty fans like waiting for this moment. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a young girl in the press conference, and I mean the presser, and you can tell that she is like a normal, I guess, Liberty like media personnel. And so she, because they all know her, the players know her, she has to be maybe 13, 14, 15, somewhere in that range. And so she even said, like, my family has 4 generations, or it couldn't have been 4 because it's only been 28 years, but she said there's 4 generations of Liberty fans, and like she's been waiting for this her whole life, and her family's been waiting for it. And you see like the kids there just crying, and I'm like, y'all barely even know like what the hell's been happening, you know, the suffering that the other adults have gone through for 28 years. But I just thought it was so cool that like just the atmosphere, they were so happy. So it was cool to witness history and then be able to, yes, it was Pepper Meg. How old is Pepper? Probably what, 15, 16, something like that. 13 was a stretch. So maybe like 15, 16. It's hard. I'm not good at but yeah, so it was just good to experience that. And then I was a part of history, right? I'll be able to tell my son when he gets older, I was there covering the first championship that the Liberty got. You know, so she is really cute, Meg.
I saw that tweet and I was like, I felt that.
It hit different, right? When you could be
I
like,
love that moment. That's how I be feeling about when I have moments like I love that for you for sure. I love that.
Yeah, so that was the best part of it. Just kind of feeling the atmosphere. You could tell like to when the when the links were up again, it was quiet, like mute in Barclays. But then you could start, you know, feeling them chipping away at the lead, and you could just feel the atmosphere. Like everything was dope. Like they, you know, they love their Liberty team, and I can appreciate that. So it was a great experience.
That's what's up. It did feel like they were tense at one moment, and then like you can, but as towards the end, you can feel them like building up. So I know that probably felt like you could just feel it, them pumping and pumping. So were you all the way? I saw you had the confetti. Were you all the way up there already, or did you run up there?
No, I was already up there. So so they had us in the nosebleeds of the media, right? So what I usually do is I usually go walk around because with that pass, they'll let you go anywhere. So I usually just walk around. But then when I'm like actually sitting down, then I was up on it. It's like the 200 section, which is in their arena. It's kind of like the nosebleed. So, but yes, I was already up there and I was just waiting. I'm like, okay, the buzzer sounded, where the hell is the confetti? And
It did take forever. It
it
seemed
took
like.
a while, bro. They usually be quick with it, and you can
Like, how
tell.
y'all
Probably
not
couldn't
ready for
believe that
this?
shit. It's their first championship. They ain't know what to do.
Right.
Nick, you said they forgot. They didn't know.
They forgot, man. They're like, oh
like,
shit,
the person
oh
back-
shit, they want a chip.
Right, the person in the back that was pushing it was delayed. I don't know what they did, but
They forgot.
yeah, like I was just like, bro, where's the confetti? And then it finally fell. So, but yeah, I mean, we were, it was cool. It was a good experience.
That's what's up. Nick, so I know you don't want to talk about it, man, but how you feel? It was unorganized, Megan. But how you feel about Game 5, man? Particularly the fourth quarter more than anything.
Overall, Game 5 was ugly. I'm gonna just be real. It was a very ugly performance. Both teams were not shooting the ball well whatsoever, which is very surprising to me because both teams were not shooting well, but both teams were still chucking threes. Like, what are we doing here, bro? Like, find a way to get some higher percentage shots. But overall, I'll say this before I even really dive into fourth quarter Game 5. This, to me, is the second greatest finals that I've witnessed probably since 2016 when the Sparks played against the Lynx. Four of the 5 games went down to literally the final possession.
Yeah.
I mean, only game that didn't was Game 2. So I give them a lot of credit. Shout out to the Lynx. Shout out to Liberty for giving us a dope series. Shout out to Liberty for getting Shout out to the Liberty for winning their first championship in franchise history. But honestly, the Lynx honestly could have been champions because obviously the last play, Stewie apparently gets fouled by Atlanta Smith. To me, it was not a foul. Obviously Lo was at the game, so she wasn't able to watch from ESPN, but ESPN showed the review like at least 6-7 times, and I literally saw Atlanta Smith get all ball literally every time.
You can see it live.
Yeah, and Minnesota challenged it. They challenged it. The officials were at the screen for like at least 4 or 5 minutes. Still called it a foul. Still made no sense to me. And on top of that, people mentioned Stewie had traveled. I didn't even see that play live. I ended up going back, and yes, indeed, she did travel on that last play. But yeah, I mean, I'll be real. I mean, if that foul was not called, Minnesota would be champions. But give credit to them. They did get an extra period and they capitalized off of it. Overall, the officiating was trash from the beginning. Hell, I've even said it on one of my other pods. Game 1, when Stewie got fouled by the end of regulation, I didn't think that was a foul either. Honestly, I think she had made a spin move or something like that. I think it was on Atlanta Smith again, and they ended up calling a foul. I didn't think that was a foul either, personally. I don't know. I just felt like the officials weren't letting them play. I mean, I get it. Like, what I'm saying? It's the finals, what I'm saying? You want to make sure you're doing your job correctly, but you still got to let these players play. Like, what I'm saying? This is the championship series, so you got to let both of these teams play. But that's just my 2 cents. People think that I'm jealous because New York won. I'm not. I'm actually happy for them. I didn't have it. I mean, of course, I picked Minnesota to win, but it really didn't matter to me who was going to win the series. But that's just my opinion. If that foul does not get called, we would see Minnesota win their 5th championship in franchise history. My opinion.
The one play, even before we got to Stewie, when Fee went to the rim, I think it was Stewie that fouled her, but they didn't call it. It was like she got clobbered, and she said something to the refs. And then the next play, you get this shit going on with Stewie, and then it's like, yo, and I don't understand how you go to replay. It's my biggest gripe with replay for all pro sports. Like, how you go to replay and then you just really just botch it that bad? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that. What's the point of replay at that point? We don't really get it right. Like, and then people who try to justify and say it was a foul, like, where? Where was it at?
To be honest, I didn't see any Liberty fans saying it was a foul. The rebuttal I heard was, well, they missed fouls in Game 4. That's the rebuttal I heard. I didn't.
They were trying to give you that too.
I didn't see any of them saying it wasn't. I don't think anyone could say that it wasn't a foul. Like, no one can say, like, we all saw it. Like, outside of the referees and maybe Kathy, we all saw it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so no one can. So in the arena, of course, since it's a New York arena, they didn't keep playing the replay, of course, right? So So from where I saw it, I was like, that looks like all ball. Like, I leaned over to Brittany and I said, that looks like all ball, but I got to see the replay. And so they didn't show it in the arena. Of course they didn't, right? Smart.
Of course.
I wouldn't show it either. So I hop on Twitter and I'm like, bruh, it's no way. Because people quick with it. I'm like, bro, it's no way. Like, it was all ball from all angles. You know what I'm saying? And
all angles.
It was just, it's difficult because the officials have been horrible literally all year. And I'm kind of glad it happened how it did because the world saw it. Like LeBron, Damian Lillard, Isaiah Thomas, all these people were coming out and tweeting about it. So I hope it pushed pressure on Kathy and the rest of the league so that they can get better officiating. This is not okay. Like, this is ruining the product of the game. Like, no one came to see the refs in game 5. So how dare you take over? Like, how dare you know what I'm saying? Like, how dare you take over? Like, we literally, especially when it was such a great finals. Like, I don't think anyone can deny the fact that it was a great finals. Like you said, Nick, it was one of the best finals I've ever seen. It's between that and then the finals with for me also against Minnie and the Fever when Maya Moore hit that shot.
2012.
Right, exactly, right. So like
2015, one of those years, can't remember.
So I think it was 15 when Maya hit the shot. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is one of the best finals of all time, and that's how it has to end. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just unfortunate. And I really did not care who won. Like, I don't care about either team. Like, I already told y'all plenty of times. I go where Juju goes. She's still in college. So that's the extent of the teams that I am rooting for, right? But I just hate for it to end like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like I said, I just hope that this creates a conversation about replacing these refs, about penalizing them when they screw up like that. Like you said, Jay, how do you go to the replay and stay there for about 5 minutes and still get it wrong? You know what I'm saying? So seems like she care who won to me. No, I mean, it's just honesty. Like, I'm just a Who's fan, like, period. I don't like for the refs to
Was he talking about you or was he talking about Kathy?
Probably talking about me because it says Sammy Rondello needs to be fired. Actually, I don't know who they're talking about, but either way, it doesn't matter because I don't care. It is what it is. Like, we all saw it in 4K. So that's
we did.
But about the actual game, I thought it was the worst game of the series. It was actually the ugliest game of the series. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like,
no, it's real.
It was just
real.
Both teams missed open shots. Both teams smoked easy layups with 2 million people watching. It was kind of embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie.
Let me ask you this. Hold on, real quick. Let me ask y'all both this. Don't it seem like sometimes game 7s or game 5s would be kind of sloppy because everybody be
it's nasty.
Right. And
I remember,
like, I kept telling Brittany, I kept leaning over and telling her when Sabrina like just kept missing. I would like leaned over and I was like, okay, well, you know, maybe it's still nerves. It's the first quarter. And then I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's still nerves. It's second quarter. And I'm like, okay, well, she can't come out of halftime with still having nerves. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I really thought that they shot so poorly, both teams, because of nerves. But no, they were just shooting terrible. I mean, even when you look at it, right, the teams barely scored 30 points going into halftime. I think the halftime score was 34 to like 27 with the Lynx leading. Bro, 27 points in 2 quarters. That's nasty basketball.
The 3 quarters, it was like what, in the 40s? I think it was.
Yeah, it was 40.
It was.
Like, of the points at the end of that, like that to me, that's not good basketball. So Minnesota shot 15% from long distance
and kept shooting.
15, nasty. New York 8%. 8% from long distance and still won the game. That's impressive. I'm not gonna lie.
That's very impressive. That's a great ass stat that I didn't know about. That's
Minnesota shot 37% from the field. And New York shot 30% from the field. Like, but Minnesota also turned the ball over 16 times. So it was just a sloppy game from start to finish. I mean, and it was just nasty to me. Like, I mean, the end still was competitive because it was, you know, they came back and it was close and they ended up winning the game. But overall, like, to me, this was the worst game of the actual series.
Yeah, definitely. But one thing I'll say too, end of the game or like one of the last offensive possessions for Minnesota, Kayla McBride. I know Kayla McBride is a shooter, but in that situation, you gotta attack the rim, dog. You gotta attack, especially when both teams are not shooting well whatsoever. Minnesota was not shooting well whatsoever. Low brought up the shooting percentage. She had a clear opening to the rim to possibly either get the layup or possibly get fouled. And like I said, I get it. I know she's a shooter. I know she's a sniper. But on that, like, to me, in that situation, when you got an opening to attack like that, you got to attack.
Yeah. Even though she was wide open, that's still what they had like 3.5 left, something like that. Maybe more than that left, right? 4 seconds left.
It was something around there. Yeah.
That was bad. But also, Fee, like she couldn't get open for shit on that. Like she went to the
I got to give credit to New York defense. They were shutting her
Yeah,
down.
man. New York was stifling. Like
Yeah.
Stewie shot piss poor, but she was strapping. Like she was playing great defense. But she had 15 rebounds, something like that.
Jonquel was giving her hell too. I got to give Jonquel credit.
Man, what the whole front court was taking turns with Fee. Like they was literally honestly, it's interesting because this whole series, New York has played pretty great defense, actually. Like, and Minnesota was ranked top 2 defense in the league all year, and New York kind of took a page out of their book and was actually defending them, pretty well. I think Stewie did a phenomenal job on Fee this game. I think JJ did great on her as well. But again, congrats to the champions. But I am going to talk about Sabrina because she deserves.
Let's get to it. She hit him with the he.
I mean, and I've been very high on Sabrina all year. If you don't know that, roll the tape back. I've been very high. I said that she should have made first team. And I said that she's one of the most improved players this year because she has added so much to her game. Now, people for the last 2 years, people have been asking, can Sabrina perform in the finals? And this year, again, she did not answer that question. This year, again, she played terribly in the last 2 games that could have closed out the games for them. Bro, 1 for 19. You shot 5% from the field. You made only one more shot than I made, and I wasn't even suited up to play.
I've never seen nothing like it. I ain't gonna hold you.
You took 19 shots and only made 1. And then when we talk about 3-pointers, from behind the 3, you shot 10 of them things. 10? Sabrina? Like, and made 1?
Not even trying to do a floater.
Like,
I told y'all they kept chucking. I don't understand why they kept shooting threes.
So this is my thing. Last year you were throwing up in a trash can. This year you shot 1 for 19.
Real quick, did y'all see that video of her? I think she was taking a picture with the trophy and she caught a cramp.
Yeah, she caught a cramp.
Yeah,
I did see that. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. But like, it's just disappointing. Like I think it's still questions surrounding her ability to play in the finals and her ability to be a dog like she claims to be. Again, congrats on the championship. You're a champion. So none of this matters at this time, but Stewie and Sabrina making 5 shots total combined
in a
elimination game is disgusting. Like,
and
it's absolutely
we also need to talk
she
about
smoked 2 free throws.
I was about to bring that up because people forgot about that because she made those last 2 free throws, but she broke the other one before that.
Like, they were badly missed too.
I'm gonna hand it to you. I just want to say this. Like, the fact that in multiple games Sabrina shot under 20% from the field is nasty. And New York and Sandy, matter of fact, need to be thanking their lucky stars for JJ, Niara, and Phoebish. Because Niara, to me, game ball, baby. Like, and I told y'all that in game 3 as well. Remember, they were down big, and I was like, as soon as Niara came in the game, her energy just changed it. They just start chipping away at the score in game 3, and you see that same effect in game 5. So shout out to Sandy for being ballsy and putting her in, having that big lineup with her, Stewie, and JJ. That I think that really helped as well, changing that lineup up. But Niara Sabli, like, New York should be happy because they're in a great place. Like, their future in the front court is
we are Lamar.
Great place with Niara in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's going to be really good, and this experience is just going to improve her further. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's getting this type of championship experience early in her career, so it's going to help her get better and better. So I think
definitely showed up.
Yeah,
definitely showed up.
Shout out to Niara, because I'll be real, without her being in the game down the stretch, I don't think New York would have gotten that win.
But talking about when your numbers called, just being ready, because she wasn't getting PT like that. Like, that's the definition of being ready when your numbers.
That's definitely being, because how you think you're gonna get all the minutes in game 5?
Right.
Like, you don't know you're gonna get all that damn tick like that. Come on now, like
in that type of game, yeah, that's crazy.
You're not expecting that, but shout out to her. That's really being a team player.
That is for sure.
Like, she did not think she was going. What she played? She played probably like 20 minutes. Probably. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't thinking
in game 5, she scored 13 points and grabbed 6 boards. One of her boards were a very important board, and 14 points is her season high. So in an eliminating game, she literally almost scored her season high again. She did great.
She did really good. No, she did definitely good. But I know, Nick, right before we're talking about Stewie with these damn free throws. First of all, I know people gonna kill Sabrina, and rightfully so. But does this finals? I know they won, but does this finals with Stewie smoking the free throws? I mean, she was missing a lot of free throws the whole series. That's one thing that's probably gonna get overlooked since they did win. But she was smoking a lot of them. But do you look at her differently because she played this back? We know we know all the accolades. We know how she is. We know Stewie. We're not gonna kill her ever. But what did this, especially that game 5? But did this series change how you feel about her?
It's kind of hard to say because I mean, yeah, she didn't play well at all. She didn't shoot the ball well whatsoever, but she was able to make an impact defensively and as far as crashing the board. So I will give her credit from that aspect. But I mean, I agree with you, Jay. I mean, missing those 2 free throws. I mean, if she made those 2, if they made the other 2, there may have not been overtime.
It wouldn't have been
So
no.
you got to think about that. So missing those free throws down the stretch of game 5, and then of course missing a free throw down the stretch of game 1, which ended up forcing overtime. You gotta make your free throws, man. I mean, Stewie is too good. Stewie's been in these high pressure situations multiple times, not even just in
All
the
her
W.
life.
She won 4 championships. I want to say she won a high school as well. I got to go back and check. So Stewie has been
Knowing
in
her,
these
she probably
situations.
did.
Exactly. I mean, she's been a winner just about all levels. So
Yeah.
she should know how to show up in these type of situations compared to like a lot of players. Like I don't think Sabrina has won anything before this championship with New York. I don't know if she won a high school. I know for a fact she didn't win in college.
Yeah.
So this is a lot of firsts for a lot of people, and Stewie's been in these situations before. But I will give her credit because I mean she did play good defense, especially on feet.
Mhm.
She
Mhm.
definitely did crash the board. I want to say she had like 14, 15 rebounds in this matchup.
15.
Yeah,
Yep.
so give her credit from that aspect, but I'll be right. I mean, we definitely got a shot. We definitely got to shine a light on Jonquel Jones because Jonquel was by far the most consistent player, in my opinion, for New York. Not even just defensively, but offensively. And we talked about it too. Like we felt like they should have ran the ball through her a lot more. And we saw how she had how she had like such a size advantage over players like Fee, players even like Alana Smith. Even though Alana Smith is super strong, she was also giving her problems too. So give credit to Jonquel. Even after the game, I tweeted, I was like, yo, Jonquel's got to win Finals MVP. Like, there's no question about it. She definitely was the best player on the floor for New York all 5 games. And she
Mhm.
deserved it, honestly, man. So give credit to Jonquel. But as far as do I look at Stewie differently, I'll probably say no, even though these were some lackluster performances. But it's tough, man. I mean, she definitely has to play a lot better, especially down the stretch of games.
How about you, Lo?
I think Stewie is her legacy is solidified.
Yeah.
She's just won too much. But I have seen talk on the timeline saying, can she get it done as the leader on the team? Because when she won in Seattle, Stewie was the best player, but Sue Bird was the leader of that team.
Yeah.
So that's the question that people are asking. I don't really care either way. I
Me
mean,
either.
she has won so much that it doesn't matter if she can lead her team or not. I mean, she's a winner at every level,
Yeah.
so we don't care. She can literally lose the rest of the game she plays for the rest of her career, and she's still a winner. Like,
Yep.
like even if she lost the rest of the games that she ever played, and if you compare it to the overall games that she's won, she would literally still have a higher winning percentage, like than most people. Like that's how much
Mhm.
winner she just is. You know what I'm saying? So it's really nothing she can do at this point in her career to make me you know, shit on her legacy or say it changed my mind about where she stands. But I am going to always call out when someone has a poor performance, and someone as good as her should not have a poor performance like that, especially in multiple attempts at elimination games. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you are Stewie. Like, you are supposed to go out here and close this game out, period. And so she's not exempt from slander, but
Mm-mm.
it doesn't mean that her spot is like going to be taken or we're questioning her ability to win. I'm not doing that at all. I'm not crazy. I'm not that crazy. Come on now.
No, I definitely hear you on that.
She
So,
shot 32% in this series. Ugh.
I mean,
gross.
Stewie can shoot better than that. Like, I
Yeah,
mean,
she definitely
Exactly.
can. No, she definitely can. I
but
won't.
wait. Speaking of poor shooting, Courtney Williams come to the front of the congregation too.
Yeah, so
Yep.
listen,
You got to get the smoke
hey,
too.
we here because I was definitely where I was going next.
Listen, you was talking about all that big dog shit. I'm little dog, big dog, this dog.
I'm in my
girl.
Birkin.
You was no dog on game 5, sister girl, and I get it. Yeah, you know, people were saying, "Oh, dead legs," but I don't care about dead legs in an elimination game.
Now, if you do all that damn talking, I don't care about no damn dead legs.
They played a game 5 before this, so it's NBA. It's the WNBA finals. So this is what it's all about. This is what you train for all year. You know what I'm saying? Like these are the moments that you dream of as a little girl. Like, stop. Like, she shot poorly. She was 2 for 14 from the field. shot 14%. That's nasty.
And she was still another player that was still chucking.
Right.
She was still chucking them.
Like the fact that Heidemann got subbed in for you in the fourth quarter when literally at pivotal moments, that can't happen. That can't happen when you're going around roof from a dog. It can't happen. Sorry.
It cannot. And then that OT.
You got to know how to play, bro. Like if your shot not falling, put your head down and go to the basket. You got to see it go in. Get a couple easy points. Like, why are we still chucking? They wasn't showing her dad. They wasn't showing her dad game 5, were they? Huh?
That's what I don't know. Lotus be talking shit. You know, she was at the game. How'd she know?
Right.
This Heidemann was looking like
my god! But the link they fucked up any argument we had to say anything about refs with the overtime performance they had. Like,
yep.
Like they fucked up any. I know some people said the clear path. I mean, I don't know. They still shot so bad to the point in that overtime and played so bad. I don't even know if that clear path would have even made a difference. To be honest with you, because they was getting bad shots on the fast break. They was getting fast shots off sets. They was getting bad shots off everything.
They were literally ATOs. Like literally, I'm like, what the hell? Like how you come
everything? Like how you go? Like I get it. That last 30 seconds of the fourth quarter is demoralizing for you. But
I really think that's what it was. They had nothing going into
they had nothing. Like they couldn't believe it. You go up from being up 60 to 58 to being in overtime and get your fucking head kicked in.
Yeah. And I think also what people are not discussing enough because how the referees were calling the game. Bridget Carlton and Nafisa Collier had to adjust the way that they played because going into overtime, they already had 5 fouls.
Yeah.
Like, so you can't be as aggressive on both ends of the floor. You know what I'm saying? So I think people didn't realize that. So I literally leaned over to Brittany. I said, if this game goes into overtime, I said Minnesota's done. They're in foul trouble. Like the two of their starters are in foul trouble. Courtney's playing like shit. Like no one else is doing anything. Alana back is broken. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was like, they have no chance. Like they had to win this in the fourth quarter, and I was correct. They had no chance.
When you saw, I think it was JJ who got the steal. I don't think it was JJ. One of them tall ladies over there.
She got the steal from Fee and scored.
Yeah, that's when you talking about the fouls. Fee just had to. She couldn't even attack her. She just had to stand back. And I know people probably didn't even know she had 5 fouls. I didn't want to look on Twitter at that point. So I know people was probably killing her because of her effort, but she had 5 fouls. It was too much time left in the overtime to actually
contest it.
Contested. So it's like
aggressive defensively.
Yeah, so it's like that sucks right there. So it's like, man, I didn't even realize it was both of them had 5 fouls. I knew Fee had fouls, so that's even. So you got
Fee and Bridget both had 5.
Yeah, you can't do nothing in OT.
Alana had like 4 or something like that.
See what I'm saying? So and then the Liberty got the ball off the tip. They attacked her right away.
Mm-hmm.
Like they didn't let them rest or nothing. The set and I said they attacked right away, and then it was just downhill from there. Like it was like an avalanche.
And that's why I don't want to hear excuses about dead legs. Like Stewie and Sabrina played the entire game. Like you know, including overtime. Like they did not sit out. Like and JJ played very high minutes too. So I really don't want to hear the dead leg excuses. Like everyone at that point in the season has dead legs. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just feel like that was an excuse. Yeah, I mean, that's all I got on that. So I do agree. I mean, Minnesota can only be but so mad at themselves. They had an extra period to play and they didn't show up. I mean, New York found a way to go close the game, and that's what champions do.
No, for real. Like, I don't want to hear nobody like I ain't no people talking about no damn dead legs. That's a bad, weak excuse.
We trying to win championship. Fuck all them damn excuses, bro. We trying to win.
Yeah, like what? What?
You better figure it out.
You got 5 minutes left. 5 minutes. That's it. And I don't understand, like that Courtney Williams thing was just bad. It was bad to watch. How was it watching it live, Lo? Like watching it at home, I was just like,
it was disgusting. Like I mean, it was just nasty. Like you just can't talk that much, man, and not show up. Like, and I get it. The ball is not gonna, the averages are not gonna be on your side every night, but you got to get active some other ways. Like Courtney's good at playmaking. She was turning the ball over left and right. Terrible pass. I'm like, girl, you're not even rebounding. You're not even like you're literally doing nothing. Like you're out there getting cardio. I don't know what else. I mean, and it was barely cardio. I mean, anytime Heideman's coming in, I would be pissed. Like for me, she coming in for me. Oh nah, hell nah. Court, yeah, I don't know, but it was.
She did bad. She talked a lot
Think
of
about
big
it.
shit.
Why is this cat? We're gonna have to start having conversations about Courtney as well, because when Connecticut went to the finals, she choked too.
Yeah.
So is she just choking in big moments? Is she really the dog that she's claiming to be?
Looking like
Bow Wow, like Mike when the shoes stop working.
I'm
The shoes
Oh
went
my
the fuck
god,
off.
yo. But she was just going down there and just letting that shit fly. Like it wasn't even like she wasn't even looking to pass it.
She was shooting threes too. I'm like, girl, you be in the midi. Why are you shooting threes? Like, you be in the mid range. Why are you shooting threes right now? Like, stop it.
I should have went back and looked at it, but I couldn't tell if Fee couldn't get open in overtime, or they just wasn't running the play for her, or just they were just
I
like,
think
fuck
it's a
it.
number of things. I think she was getting held for sure. Like they were literally holding her. They also New York's defense was so good that they couldn't get her the ball. And I think she also ran out of gas. I think she was tired, and you know, you got 6'6" JJ checking you, and then you can't even get a break because 6'4", 6'5" Stewie's on you.
They had my good sis in hell, man.
I mean, they really did. They were just passing her around like from one good defender to the other, and the next good defender.
No, they did.
And you got to go. The thing is, she got to do on both sides too. She got to be.
True. She still got to score.
She has to be Minnesota's best defender, and then she has to go in the other end and score. Like she was gassed. Like if it's one person that could have been gassed, I'm not still not an excuse because it's an elimination game for all the marbles. But if it's one person that could have been gassed, I get it. Like you got to be the player on both ends of the floor for your. It's only people in the league that have to do that. Asia Wilson and Nafisa Collier. Those are the only two people in the league that have to be the best players on each end of the floor for their team to succeed.
This is facts. You podding. No, but man, what else from this game? Man, shit. I can't think of nothing else that was really big important. Oh, I did see the numbers from the game on Sunday. Was it like?
I think it was 2.2 million views for the finals, which I think is the highest.
Yeah, since '99, I said.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's dope.
99.
Yeah, but that's dope though. And like y'all thought nobody was gonna watch that shit because it was on Sunday. They proved y'all ass wrong again. They still, you know what I'm saying? God damn it! But we got some. Lo got some content to share with y'all.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah,
Lo got some content. I loaded it up for. So basically, this was. Lo, tell them what it was, and I'm gonna pull it up. Tell them what it is.
So yeah, this was immediately after the game. Cheryl Reeve and K-Mac and Fee came in for the presser, and this was the first question that someone asked Cheryl Reeve. And as you can see, everyone's still emotional, like you know, energy is heightened, and this is kind of her response. If you're watching or you can hear it, go ahead.
I think it maxed at 3 minutes. Oh, damn, that's what's up. Here we go. Let me
had such a hand in a series like this. Obviously, there's always going to be a team that's going to be a little more disappointed than the other. I thought today was incredibly disappointing. The challenge, we have got to change our challenge rules, and the officials doing the game should have a third party because that was not a foul. That call should have been reversed on that challenge. If we sent that clip in, well, first of all, Nafisa Collier, number of times that she's held, et cetera, and there's nothing down that end, right? Which we, you know, it's kind of, you know, for whatever reason in the series, that was kind of the way it was. But when at the other end, when we challenged it, if we would have turned that clip in, they would have told us that it was marginal contact, no foul. Guaranteed. So when you review, those should be the same parameters that you're reviewing with. But the three people that are on the game need a third party to let them know because that decided the game.
I ain't gonna lie. Whenever she said guarantee, it made me think of Charles Barkley.
Oh, absolutely.
That's like that.
Yeah, that's probably she definitely. Hey, how you feel? How y'all feel about the third party?
I agree
too.
I mean, I don't know how they missed that and went to look at it on the replay. Like, you got to have the third party. You got to.
Like no doubt. Like
NBA has it. They go to the, they call
They go to New Jersey. Yeah.
Yeah. So why not? Like, I mean,
but is it still the NBA office?
You said what?
Oh, you mean to tell me they don't even send it to nobody?
No, the refs just look at it right then and there.
Yeah.
They don't even
That's the thing. Like the NBA goes, I think what's it called? Like Sikorsky.
They go back to their headquarters.
Yeah.
At least it's still somebody else looking at it.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. Like the NFL do that. Right. What the fuck?
Still,
wait a minute, you just pissed me off even more.
Three
like
people looking at one screen though. Still, even then.
I mean,
Yeah,
I agree. Even then, 3 people looking at that, because the thing is, sometimes things are so close where you can't really tell. I get that. That's human error, right?
Mhm.
I think sometimes refs just anticipate the foul, so they're just on top of it, and blow the whistle. But if you let the foul go, you gotta at least call the travel. You gotta at least have a makeup. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta at least call something. Like you can't it's no way 6 separate eyeballs looked at that and said that wasn't a foul. It's just crazy to me. So I understand why Cheryl is frustrated. And people are saying like she's crying about it. No, she's emotional because they were one play away from winning the championship. Like she's supposed to be emotional. Like any coach is supposed to go in there and take up for their players like that. Like players like to see that kind of shit too. Like that your coach is taking up for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is she supposed to say? Oh no, well they missed the call, but maybe we'll try next year. No, like what? And Fee said it, kind of like you asked me. I didn't put the clip up there, but kind of like you asked me, Jay. Like one of the reporters said, well, you were hot in the first half. You were getting easy buckets because she was getting to the lane. She was scoring layups. And then they were like in the second half, it seems like it was harder for you to score. And her answer was, well, when you're held the entire time, of course it's going to be hard to score. That was literally her answer. So there you have it.
That's bad. I did not know they didn't send that shit somewhere. I'm so mad I didn't know that shit. I'm pissed. That's like
never do, no.
Look, Jazzy, right? My favorite part was when she was like, "Give it to them." Took them 28 years. She definitely did, bro. She was cooking the entire press.
No,
like,
she was
shit for sure.
No, she definitely was hitting. What about the dress? Hey,
Kathy is
Sandy Wild. That's
the Kathy dress.
Kathy was wearing that. The commissioner.
Yeah,
that's New York. Kathy, not Sandy.
Yeah, the New York dress. Yeah.
I meant to say Kathy. Yeah, Kathy. Yeah, Kathy wild for that. Bro. Like
that's unacceptable.
This shit might have been written.
That's unacceptable. I ain't going that far. That's unacceptable.
That's unacceptable.
It is.
Like,
I'm not gonna
as a commissioner, you cannot. That's unacceptable, bro.
You cannot wear anything for any like that says anything about this city or that city. You cannot do that.
Yeah,
like
you could have at least been like Angel Reese. Angel Reese had like what, one jersey, Minnesota, other jersey.
Nah, that shit was trash.
I'm not talking about the actual shirt. I'm talking about like something like of that nature, like with both teams representing the finals.
Whoever made that,
wait a minute, listen.
Whoever made that
listen, Lodo be here for none of this shit.
I mean, for real, like whoever made the half and half, like respectfully, like just don't do that again. Like that's not your best work. I don't know your work. But like that can't be your best. And I'm like, good try, but terrible execution. It was awful fit.
Oh I don't know if Nick was saying it was fire or not.
I'm not saying
in the comments. Tell me, am I tripping? Like I thought it was trash. I thought it was terrible.
No,
hey, but I guarantee you right now, whoever made that, they finna make hella money. You know why? Because Angel Reese wore it.
Yep. So kudos. So actually, you know what? You did win. You did win. You did win.
Oh my God. Lo don't be here for none of the trash fits.
I mean, I'm not saying I'll keep it very simple. I'm not out here saying I'm New York Fashion Week, fly, but come on, bro. Like what? Like
no,
okay,
it was trash.
Okay, I'm not tripping.
It was bad. No, it was bad.
It was bad. I will say.
Okay, back. So I'm the only one that's just gonna say it. Okay, back.
They said Angel was giving groupie. Dang.
Oh my God. Oh man. What we got else on the list? Man, I did see I didn't know they even did this. The early rankings for the WNBA. You got them pulled up. I should have had it. I thought I had that shit pulled up.
WNBA?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had Liberty 1.
Yeah, it was like early.
They had Minnesota 2. They had the Aces, I think 3.
Was this for next season?
Yeah, they had Fever in the top 4. They had Fever at 4. They had
bro.
They had Connecticut at like 6.
Wait a
They had
minute.
Bieber at 4, bro. They had Bieber at 4.
Yeah, bro. Let me find. I know I wasn't tripping when I saw that shit. Yes, you know ESPN loved to do them way too early shits.
Right.
Yeah, it was New York, Minnesota, Vegas, Indiana at 4.
I'm impressed with my memory, y'all. Go ahead.
Look at you. Storm at 5, Mrs. at 6.
No.
The Misses at 6. Okay.
The ESPN also ranked Minnesota last year at 9th. So
They did.
Yeah.
They got Connecticut at 7, Phoenix at 8,
Connecticut at
LA
7.
at
I still
LA
think
at
Connecticut
9.
is at least top
they got
5.
LA at 9.
Atlanta at 10,
That's
Dallas
about it.
11, Chicago at 12, and Golden State at 13.
Why they got Chicago so low though? Chicago was just
Because
competing for
nobody
the
gonna
8th
want to go
spot.
there. Who gonna go
Yeah,
there?
I mean, of course now not anymore. But
Man, let me talk about that real quick. We ain't talk about that shit. Man, listen, the Sky had that damn facility opening groundbreaking thing, and you don't even have Angel or Cardoso at the damn shit. That tells us how serious you are about this team.
They had Elizabeth Williams, respectfully.
let's just call it what it is. Angel ain't caring about Chicago.
Angel
no more.
wasn't going
She's
there.
cool,
You know what's
dog.
funny about that?
She's
She was
moving out of there,
down
dog.
when they did that shit
I'm
too.
sorry to tell you this, Jay. I tweeted it today. But Angel about it. As soon as that rookie
Oh, she
contract,
up out of
She
here.
done. She
Oh, she's
done.
gone. She's
Yeah.
gone, man.
Unless they bring in like an exceptional coach. I don't know.
but who would make her stay?
That's
That's
true,
the thing.
yeah.
Man, it's done, man. Like when they fired Teaspoon, and then I saw they didn't have nobody. Cardoso or Angel was Angel was in town when this shit happened.
Exactly, because that means she did not support their decision in firing her. That's what
Yeah,
that's
like so.
like,
But that's
nasty.
probably why they got them at 12, Nick.
And then
That's
you see
probably why.
Teaspoon and Angel hanging out after the
having it up,
finals.
having it
Yeah.
up, walking through the
Yeah,
streets.
Chiller. Exactly.
In Parland and shit. You know what I'm saying? Walking around the city, man. She's not.
I know the owners are heated when they saw them videos. Angel was showing all her teeth, bro. She listen. They was having a great. They was having a great time.
A great time in New York. I don't blame her, man. They did her girl dirty like that, man. And they
Yeah.
did. So it's like, well,
I
know we
will
ain't
say
never
I
talked
was
about
very
it.
happy for Teaspoon when the Liberty won because she was like so emotional, and I know it
Very
means so much
emotional.
just from
Very-
the history and all all that she's poured into that organization. So I was very happy for her and them winning.
I'm
All
glad
right,
you
let's
said
move right
that.
along because y'all know my game's about to come on, so let's move right along.
How I got you. I know. I'm
I was
glad
ready
you
for us
fucking
to move
said
on
that.
for like the last like 20
Spike
minutes.
Lee ass. This is what I want to talk about real
Oh
quick.
yeah,
This is one thing. I haven't watched every Liberties game, but I watched enough Liberty regular season games. And Lo, you've been there. I've been there. I ain't never seen that man on the sideline. And now this man is on all fours.
On the
Like
damn
he
dirty
been,
floor. Get up,
like
bro.
he been, like this in his blood. Man, if you don't get your ass off them damn,
Does he
off,
even
off-
know the Liberty's record, the regular season record? He probably don't know that shit.
he was tooted and booted, child.
what the? You would have thought he been. Listen,
He's
don't
been
own
to a
that.
few games. I've seen him at a few games, but it's not enough to be doing all that.
But
Like
he-
that's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
It ain't like him being at Knicks games though.
right, correct.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's been there, but on all floors, like you've been there since day one. Like you be there every. No, this ain't the Knicks.
Oh damn, Cam says Spike was there for the first time at a playoff game. Damn, I ain't know his first. I know he's been to regular season, but first
I
time at the
believe it.
playoff game, that's kind of crazy.
See him, and now he got his on all fours on the damn ground.
Bro, these grown men. At first it was was it Michael Irvin at the Miami
Yes,
game?
Michael Irvin, you don't get
Yeah,
your
man.
ass up. I saw
Like,
somebody.
that's
tweet-
no respect. Ugh.
Man, listen. We all
At least
love
get an
sports.
arch in it. Damn, it's like that.
Listen,
Wow, bro. Wow, man. I'll be real. Like I've been watching sports all my life. I ain't never thought to just bend over like that.
Period, right?
I ain't never thought to just bend over.
Period. Like I don't even like doing that. If I gotta find something under the couch,
I'm
I would lay
crying.
down. I would lay on my belly and look. What the?
Look, nigga,
Bro, get
look,
up, bro.
look rather squat than bend. like
What?
Literally.
What? Like Spike Lee, get your ass off the ground. Don't do that.
Why
Michael
is that
Irvin, you
floor
too.
dirty as hell, and you just lay in there like that, bro.
What is you? Oh
That's
my god.
bare hands
Huh.
on the floor. Get up, bro. Stop playing with me.
Absolutely
Man.
nuts.
What else we got? I know Lo, she want to watch our Lakers, her beloved Lakers. What else we got before we get up out of here?
Man,
Oh,
let's. What we want to talk
the CBA they opted out.
real quick.
I mean, we don't really got too much on it. They just got to renegotiate, and
yeah,
Exactly.
like
they
Give
have
these
a
players
year
what they
to do
deserve.
it. Yep, they have a year to do it. They have to do it before the end of the 2025 season. So we might see a lockout. We don't know. We'll see, right? We'll see. But I think the time is now. I think that they did exactly what we thought that they would do in terms of opting out. And you got to look down the pipeline, right? Viewership is up, attendance is up.
you got to do it.
Page, you have Juju, you have Flage, like you have so many people coming through the pipeline. The time is now. Like, so I stand 10 toes. I hope they have someone that's good at negotiating in that room.
Man, for
1.2
real.
million that I saw for 11 years, gotta go. It better not happen. So it needs to be way more than that. Sorry.
Whoever's helping the men in the NBA, please hire them. WNBA.
Yeah. They shall
Please.
said a ton of 1-year deals going to be signed this offseason. You are absolutely correct.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Probably be the
see
first
it.
time to see that. Yep, you're absolutely correct.
Absolutely. That's if they don't, I'm gonna ask them why. Why are you doing that? Why are you signing more than 1 year, but definitely 1 year?
Right.
The 1 year deal will be for sure. So I'm excited about to see what that ends next season, right?
It has.
Yeah,
They
but
have
at the
to.
end of
They
next
have to have an
season,
agreement.
renegotiate,
Before the
Oh,
end of
okay.
If
So
not, then it'll probably be a lockout.
I wonder what they're gonna ask for. We know more money, but I want to know what else. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Just all their
Hopefully-
amenities. Probably
I'm gonna say
like
they already got
lodging,
charter.
right? Probably better lodging. Probably, I don't know. Maybe better healthcare. Maybe I don't know.
Motherfucking facilities. Y'all need to find some way to get us some facilities instead of having them going down to the Lifetime or the damn
Also-
Or to
YMCA.
someone's local high school, bro.
Yeah, like what is we
Embarrassing.
doing? Like,
Also, I know that Cheryl Swoops has gone on record saying that she wants the players to include stuff about older players, like retired players getting like healthcare because retired players currently don't have healthcare. So hopefully they add that in there because eventually all of these same players will become retired players at a certain point in time, and I'm sure they're going to want that benefit as well. So yeah, it's a lot of things that they can add in there. Better maternity leave stuff. It's so many things that they can add in there. But I think they're definitely going to change stuff with the maternity leave and just how they handle pregnant women, especially because of the investigation that's still going on now. K-Dot is the CBA guru. Here he is, marketing shares. No player owns marketing share in the current CBA. That is definitely going to be one of the biggest things. Absolutely.
I definitely encourage people. Like I see a lot of people talk about CBA shit on Twitter, and I know they don't know half of shit or
They
know
don't.
what they're talking
It's
about.
it's over 900 pages.
Yeah, like I encourage you. Like, I mean, you got table of contents. Like table of contents at the beginning of the book. I know a lot of people don't be. You could go right there, and it's gonna show you which one you want to read about. Right. So I encourage you to educate yourself on the CBA. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really want to know about it, because it's some interesting shit that you be like, damn, like it's contracts, especially with NBA shit. It's so much shit that be like, why they even get this? Why they get that? So I encourage you to read up on it, on what's going on right now in WNBA with that CBA, so you know what they don't want to have no more. If you want to know more about it, just Google it. But
for sure.
Yeah. So anything else, Nick? You got anything, Nick? Lo, you got anything?
Yeah, we'll go through the All Americans. I got some time. This probably gonna be another 10 minutes.
Bet. I got the list stuff. We ready?
All Americans.
Come on, Nick.
All right. AP preseason top 25 of women's college basketball. You got 1 South Carolina, 2 UConn, 3 USC, 4 Texas, 5 UCLA, 6 Notre Dame, 7 LSU, 8 Iowa State, 9 North Carolina State, 10 Oklahoma, 11 Duke, 12 Baylor, 13 Kansas State, 14 Ohio State, 15 North Carolina, 16 West Virginia, 17 Louisville, 18 Maryland, 19 Florida State, 20 Ole Miss, 21 Creighton, 22 Kentucky, 23 Nebraska, 24 Alabama, and 25 Indiana. Indiana dropped, surprisingly. I thought they were going to be at least top 15.
Yeah, they did drop.
Massively,
they need to put Maryland a little higher. They got
they 18.
I think that like.
Do we still like? Is North Carolina 15 though? I mean, I know Deja Kelly, and I got feelings about her, but like I feel like she's still kind of like a big loss, especially since
I think they'll be lower.
to Oregon.
I think they'll be lower.
At least like in the 20s.
Maryland will end the season higher than UNC for sure.
I agree.
Give me one team, Nick. Give me one team in this top 25 outside of that top 5 that people should watch.
I could be biased to say Florida State, but I won't do that.
Nobody watching them.
Hey, relax, man. Relax, dog. Relax.
I don't think I've watched one game Florida State has.
You need to watch, man. Tanaya Latson is one of the best
sports
in the country. Which, by the way, I had a conversation with her on Sunday. She told me for everybody to watch out this year. It's gonna be a big year for her.
What's her name?
Tanaya Latson.
Never
00.
Low.
I'll check. What year is she?
Never heard of her.
A junior? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna check her out.
Y'all, this is our group chat, by the way, all day. This is our group chat.
I really haven't. I'm not even trying to be funny. I really haven't heard of it.
What was your question, Jay?
What team should people watch outside of those top 5? Like, the main.
Oh, I got one. Duke.
Yeah.
Duke might be, if not the best defense in the country. And I even said it last year.
I would say
be having them humming over there on the string,
exactly.
boy.
But then offensively, they're good too. I mean, Ashton Jackson, Reagan Richardson, they have a really good offensive team. But I'll be real, even last year, even though they weren't ranked, I said, they might have the best defense in the country. And we saw that, especially when it went up against Ohio State in the second round, and they pretty much shut them down. UConn ended up beating them in the Sweet 16, but they still struggled to beat them. So Duke is going to be.
They did struggle. They were strapping UConn. I'm related. Candace Parker calling the Lakers game. My go. I'm going. Okay. All right. Thank you, Dayshow. Let's wrap it up.
Oh my God. K-Dot said Auburn is the team people sleeping on. Duke is sleeping too.
Auburn's gonna be good too. Auburn got Talia Scott sophomore year. She's gonna be nice.
I was actually gonna say Auburn. I like Duke too. I think that they're ranked low. I already told y'all Maryland. I can't wait to see. Of course, Notre Dame is not. I don't think they ranked them in the top 5 today. They ranked them top.
So you know what?
Notre Dame is number 6.
Outside that top 6, because everybody gonna watch Notre Dame. Don't give me no Notre Dame.
But shout out to Olivia Miles because a lot of new people are gonna be watching and they haven't seen her play yet.
Oh yeah. That's true. So Notre Dame can be on there. That's true.
You know what? Honestly, another team.
A lot of people didn't watch them.
I was saying Olivia and Hannah was getting some working with Sky too over the weekend. Skylar Diggins.
Oh yeah, you did show a picture of that. Bronny starting. Shut up. Hold on.
He's not on here.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. He's not.
Oh, okay, they show. Don't do that, girl.
You're not about to. I'm so ready to see Rory again, Cam.
But honestly, like just real quick.
Yeah, Texas is 4. Texas is 4.
Texas is gonna be up there. But another team that people need to look out for. They're a sleeper in the SEC. Kentucky's gonna be good. Kenny Brooks is there. Georgia Amore. One of my favorite schools in the country.
I forgot. Yeah, he did go over there. Okay, he took Georgia. Yep, I agree with you, Nick.
Kentucky gonna be up there. They're 22 on here, so they're gonna be. I mean, I'm not gonna say that they're the best team in the SEC, but they're gonna be a sleeper.
I agree.
He bet not. Yo, Lowe was about to be hot if Bronny was started.
Look, Bronny, give him 2 minutes, and I never want to see him again until next year.
Relax, 2 minutes man. He gonna be on the roster for at least a couple weeks.
We
gotta.
Low. It's gonna
give him 2 minutes.
At the latest a week.
Take all the photo ops with Daddy and roll back out to the G League. Because seriously, if we want him to be something like a role player, because that's the best he's gonna be, a role player.
Right.
You got to go to the G League and get better. Which is fine. I have no problems with them picking him. I have no problems with him being on the team. But go where you belong, which is the G League, and get off of my team.
Oh my God. Y'all, this is another reason why I love Lo so much, because she said this to us in the group chat verbatim.
And I'll say it. I mean, listen, I don't got nothing to hide. And shout out to K-Dot. He said he needs us on Jump Ball and Study Hall this season.
Let's set it up, man.
Set it up.
Gotcha, brother.
Definitely set it up. Man, he need to be on the flight tonight.
And it's nothing. And listen, it's nothing wrong with that. You still reaching your goals. You still made your dream. You're in the NBA. But it's okay to develop your skills. Why are they just gonna have him sit on the bench when he can be playing on what do they call South Bay Lakers, whatever the hell they call it? When he can be playing for them and actually improving his game. And don't get me started on Jalen Hood Shafin. I don't got enough time.
I'm not gonna lie, he played terrible.
He might be the worst player in the NBA. He literally
it's crazy because he was nice in Indiana. when he was at Indiana.
Oh, he ain't nice in LA. He ain't nice in LA. He might be the worst player I've ever seen. Like,
I wasn't high on him in Indiana, so I was really like confused when the Lakers grabbed him.
And they were so pressed to take him at what, 17 or 19, I can't remember, but 17
they were
or 19,
pressed.
20, I can't remember exactly when, but they were so pressed to not trade the pick and get him. And now look what we stuck with. We can't even get him off our hands. Nobody wants him. Nobody. That's
kind of how like y'all was THT as well.
Don't get me started on him.
Oh my God, they did not want it. You would thought he was Russell Westbrook in the making.
And what?
You know what's so crazy? Like they could have gone Kyle Lowry. They could have traded for Kyle Lowry, but they didn't want to. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't want him either. He was still playing good basketball. It was like 2020.
I don't want somebody that's more hippie than me playing basketball.
Bro, he is probably more hippie than you.
Take like a chicken nugget. I'm good. No.
Yeah, relax, low.
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I hate watching him run up and down the court. I'm good.
I'm not a fan of Kyle Lowry.
Look, if we had to see years of THT so we could avoid seeing Kyle Lowry, I'm good. I'll take that loss all day of the week, every day of the week. Oh yeah. All right, we talking about the All-Americans though.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault, yeah.
Any of those shock you? So that they released the preseason All-Americans. So it's Paige, of course, Kiki Iriafen, Juju, Madison Booker, and Hannah Hidalgo. Did any of those shock you guys?
Not necessarily.
Are any of y'all in our chat still mad at Hannah for her comments? I just want to know.
People are pissed.
You really had to bring that up, bro. Jesus.
I want to know.
Face has me rolling for real, dude. Listen, whoever follow me, I'm going to be bitching about the Lakers all season. So just get used to it.
All season
long, all 82 games.
Season,
and then maybe the playing game that we do make, and probably will lose. Fucking bums.
Damn.
But anyway,
I saw somebody said that the Lakers gonna go 52-30.
Who the hell said that?
The Lakers have the most delusional fans in the world, and I can say that as being one of the fans. I'm not a delusional fan. I know that we're trash. This franchise is very unserious. Daddy Bus is rolling in his grave. His kids have ruined one of the best franchises in the NBA. AD has been asking for help since 2020 in the paint, and they still have they literally got Jackson Hayes. So that shows you how serious they are.
And that's the thing too, though, because it's like you would think like with a team with LeBron and AD, you would have some type of sense of urgency to build a championship team, especially with LeBron being a year 22 and playing at this level.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like he's pushing 40 and he's still he's not prime Bron, but he's still playing at a high level.
Absolutely. And if preseason AD is any indication of how he's going to play this season, AD is going to play like a top 8 player in this year, right? And so we're wasting his prime as well. He's been healthy the last couple of years. I would say at least the last 2 years where he's playing the majority of the games. So I don't understand waste that. It's not like we're asking you to go out and get like a premier center. We just need somebody that can rebound a damn ball and play defense. Like that's it. We're not asking you to score. Like Nick Richards. He makes $15 million for 3 years. Like that's a no-brainer. Like literally a no-brainer. Nobody knows about the kid. He would be perfect on the Lakers. Like, but you know, they're just ruining everything I love about basketball. So. Yeah,
you hate your franchise. I hate my franchise. So,
yep.
Listen, hey, I can't even watch my team still. So,
can you watch it on League Pass though, or no?
No, blackout.
Yeah, no.
Damn.
So until they figure out this network shit.
I mean, you probably not gonna watch it. I was gonna say I can send you a link, but you probably not.
Oh, you can send it to me. I'm on my computer. I'll watch it, but I'll do that. Definitely send it to me. But
okay, yeah, I'll send you a link then.
Yeah, I can't watch it, so fuck them. Shit. Until somebody come to town like Bron or Wnba or Luka or somebody come to town. And
yeah,
I ain't fuck them.
Y'all think Hannah belong in the top 5 All-Americans?
With the freshman year that she had, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, because I know people wasn't really, and that's why I was going to tell you. I guess you could put it on Notre Dame on your list to watch because I felt like people still wasn't really watching Notre Dame throughout the season and talking about Hannah like they should have been. Like, I mean,
it was a tight race between Hannah and Juju.
I feel like people was always talking about Juju. Like I'm gonna take Juju, of course. I'm gonna take her, but I feel like people still wasn't watching her and talking like all the time like I feel like they should have, but I'm not mad at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at it.
Hannah's special. I mean,
yeah, she is.
first team all defense as a freshman. Like she, you know,
Locked.
she broke multiple Skylar Diggins stats in her freshman year. Like she's undersized. I think that's the best part, right? She's
Yeah, like a
no
little
more than
bull.
what. I don't know what they have her listed at, but she looks about 5'4" out there. She literally looks my height out there. So very undersized at the point guard
5'4"?
position. I'm about 5'3.5", 5'4" in a good day. Thank you.
That sounds about. Yo, they got her listed as 5'6".
They have her listed at 5'6". She's probably about 5'5", 5'4" for sure. Because when I used to hoop, I put 5'6" as well. So yeah.
Yeah, I know for a fact Lo ain't no 5'6".
Yeah, I'm 100% not 5'6" unless I have heels on. But yeah, we put. Of course, you're not gonna put 5'4" when you're talking about height. You're gonna try to make it seem like you're taller than what you are.
Taller, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, she still averaged 22 points a game last year.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
And
as crazy as it is,
at one point she was averaging like 5 steals a game.
She was.
It was
she
something
was getting close to double digits some games.
Hey,
I'm like,
4.6.
Bruh, so to me that's 5. Averaging
That's
5 is nuts.
4.6.
And the thing is, this season it'll be a little bit less pressure off of her because she has somebody else who can bring down the ball. She has somebody else who can get the offense going. She has somebody else.
We see her score numbers dropping a little bit, possibly.
It could be, but they might need her to score more because you know Maddie Westbeld is out for a little bit too.
That's true. Yeah,
so they're gonna need some scoring to pick up. You know, in her absence, so should be interesting.
Yo, this is a hell of a freshman year. 22, 6, 5, and 4 steals or 5 steals a game.
That whole freshman class might have been one of the best I've seen in a long time.
Agreed.
Honestly.
I agree.
Like Juju, Hannah, Madison Booker. Even talk about Audi Crooks out of Iowa State, what she was able to do. A couple other players as well. Like this,
man, that game, that overtime game between her and them in Stanford when like were like 50 something and Audie was, you know what I'm saying, like that was legendary, bro.
It was.
Cam, this is a great question, Cam, because
honestly,
I think these two are on opposite ends of this. So this is a great question.
I mean, I'll be honest. I think Olivia is probably a more talented scorer than Hannah, respectfully. So I feel like you have to.
So yeah, I think Nick actually kind of swayed me on this.
Oh, okay.
Because I do think that Olivia's a better scorer, but I also think that because she's bigger than Hannah, it makes more sense with putting her at the 2 because the smallest player is typically it's the point guard. So Hannah trying to defend a 2 guard just seems kind of silly.
Mm-hmm.
So even from a defensive standpoint, I think so. I think the ball is going to be more in Hannah's hands this year.
Oh, look at that.
Because initially I thought Hannah would be more off ball, because I like Olivia's decision making when she's
and that's the thing too, because Olivia's a really great playmaker.
Yeah, her playmaking abilities. People got mad at me when I said this, but the first time I saw her play, she reminded me of like Magic Johnson. People hated me for saying that, but I was like, I'm not saying she's Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Like, the vision, like her, you know, just the way that she was playing. I'm like, bro, she's like, why is nobody talking about her? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Who do you think should go after her in the W? Who needs a playmaker?
This year, doesn't she have a red shirt year?
She might have a red shirt year.
I think she has a red shirt year.
But she could go 26. If she goes 26,
if I was her, I'd probably stay another year.
What are you asking about?
Yeah, you get to play with Hannah.
He's talking about Olivia.
Okay.
Deschelle said Chicago. Chicago could use her. I mean,
Chicago,
I would project Kennedy's not coming back, especially after T Smooth's now gone.
Bro, Kennedy don't come back. Good luck to I feel bad for Angel Child. Good luck, girl. Just get your money and keep on your 8,000, sister.
Yeah.
Because that's at least you got a nice place to put your head at night because you ain't winning nothing.
Nothing. A damn thing. Come on, man.
But I hate this for you today because I really had faith for y'all, bro. I really thought that they were, you know.
I really thought we had something going. I thought we had something, and then they fired T Spoon. It was just like, oh.
Yeah, I think it depends on how their year goes, how far they get. Like if they get pretty far in the tournament, why not run it back?
Spoon and Chin to to Vegas.
Hey, if Tyler Marsh rolls out, they're gonna need 2 assistant coaches. I would like. I mean, listen, Becky and Teresa already got a relationship. What's up?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Hello,
All
might be
right.
onto something. I
Oh,
ain't
yeah.
mad at that.
So it might get real interesting. If Tyler Marsh goes to another team, it might get real interesting.
It will.
Because they talking about him possibly going to Atlanta or the Sparks.
Which one you like better before we get up out of here? Which one you like better? Fit for
I like
him.
Atlanta personally. I mean, I know that. Like, what's wrong with Atlanta? I think Atlanta's a good destination. I mean, I know Tanisha. Like I said, I don't hate Tanisha. I just think, a lot of her decision making as a coach was not the best. But
Yeah.
I mean, you still got Ryan Howard there. You still got Alicia Gray.
Mhm.
I don't know what the future is for Tina Charles or Cheyenne Parker Tyus or whatever with that team. But I mean, they still have a good enough roster to where they can at least be a playoff contender. Because I mean, that's what we all project them to be this year. But it just didn't happen.
Yeah. I would say Atlanta over the Sparks just because Atlanta's a little bit smaller market than the Sparks are, and it just seems like Tyler's a very quiet guy that isn't going to want to be in all that type of spotlight.
That feel like the perfect spot for him, Atlanta, for sure.
Atlanta's kind of low key. People aren't really expecting a ton out of them, so if he gets them in the playoffs, that's already a win. Like that's already that. I mean, they made it this year, but if he can get them out of the first round of the playoffs, that's improvement.
Mm-hmm.
Cheyenne going to Vegas. I'm not mad at that.
I'm still kind of mad Tanisha moved it to the bench, but I got it for offensive purposes because Cheyenne couldn't really space the floor like the way Tina did.
He might get the wings. I forget about the wings. I forgot Dallas need a damn coach now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
man, so many people need a coach. So
I forgot about that shit, Jesse. I forgot that they need a coach.
He really might be up out of there, y'all, because a lot of teams need coaches.
Yeah,
and they recycle the WNBA team. They recycle the coaches, kind of like they do in the NBA. But it's like, which ones you recycling now?
Yeah, when Liz comes back. Hey man, I miss.
We gotta stop. We gotta stop entertaining this dog. She ain't coming back.
I miss Big Zesty, boy. She's just so problematic, boy. I don't even know the full story about her and what's going. I don't know.
He meant Liz Kitley. I thought it was about Liz Cambage.
Oh, okay.
Liz could be a good piece for Vegas this upcoming year. She could be. I mean, I've had my criticism
off
of her.
The bench,
yeah, off the bench is definitely. I mean, they need.
She don't like contact.
She doesn't like contact. She
so
does
hopefully,
not like.
Hopefully, Asia getting her right in the summertime because sister girl don't like contact.
Actually, I saw a pic of them all hanging out. I think it was her, Asia, and Jackie. I think it was like last week. They were all hanging out.
That's good, actually. So yeah, I think that's gonna be an underrated piece. Off the bench because we know she can score. We know she can score. They need that, but they still need a big. They need a 5 to play next to Asia. Kind of like. I don't mind that either. Natasha to Vegas. I don't mind that either.
That's honestly not a bad move. I mean, Natasha's still at her age.
Towards the end of her career, she wants to win another ring because she already got one.
She got 1 or 2. I thought she won one in Seattle, didn't she?
Oh yeah, she was on Seattle. Yep,
yeah.
She got 2. I think she does have 2. Yeah. Yep. So why not get 3? Possibly.
People don't realize the Aces are still contenders. I don't care if they didn't win it this year.
Oh, absolutely.
They're still gonna be in the conversation.
Yep, she has 2, right? So that'd be 3.
Yeah, for sure, Nick. For a damn show. Like, come on now.
I mean, anytime you got number 22 with the last name Wilson on your team, you always a contender.
By the way, congrats to Asia. She's getting her jersey retired at South Carolina. That's big.
Oh yeah.
I look. As soon as I saw that, as soon as I saw that, I definitely emailed it. Like, I'm definitely looked up that email credentials, brother.
I need.
Yo, what day is that?
February 2nd. I think it's on a Sunday.
I'm gonna talk to you, Lo. I'm ready for expansion.
we gonna look up in Carolina, Columbia.
Pieces for fall for the Vegas to load up. Yes. On to it. Oh, I did see the 2-2. That's right. All right. Anything else before we get up out of here so Lo can watch the Lakers? So all of us can watch some Lakers.
It's late, but what quarter is it? Still the first?
Yeah, it's first quarter. They're up 18-12 with 3 minutes.
Yep.
Woo! Okay.
Man, I got me ran about me a fresh bottle of red. I'm gonna crack it open.
I feel that.
Watch Bron one more time. Bam ain't playing that day for sure. Whatever. Man, like always, man, we appreciate y'all, everybody from YouTube and Twitter. I appreciate everybody who subscribe. Hey man, somebody left a comment 5 stars, man. Shout out to whoever did that on Apple, man. Shout out to you for that.
Everybody in here, go do that too. Leave 5
Yes,
stars.
like and subscribe on everything. Man, I appreciate everyone being here like always. Y'all chopping
that's
up.
the thing. Y'all gotta subscribe on the YouTube. I don't think a lot of y'all are subscribed. Y'all need to go and hit that button now.
Yeah, hold on. I got something for y'all. 1 second. Hold on. I got you, Nick. Boom. Here we go. Get your ass in there. Boom. There we go. Go subscribe. Not that one.
You in the chat.
There we go. There you go.
You posting everywhere.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that one. Don't delete that. There we go. Boom. But yeah, man, we appreciate all y'all. And then when y'all be engaging, y'all being here, it's like we having a crowd for real. It's like we in a for real in the studio. Y'all be asking questions. Y'all really be engaging. You know, so I love that. It really helps with everything. So like we gonna talk regardless, but y'all be just adding another element to it. So we appreciate y'all for that. But
we'll have another playback soon as soon as.
Oh yeah, we will. We're gonna do NBA. We're gonna do college, women's college. I don't know if we're gonna do men's college hoops unless it's a big game.
I got to hit the men's college before we do that because I do not be watching.
Yeah, that ass for real. But she said, "Y'all welcome. We appreciate, especially you. Like you always be everywhere. You be fighting for us. You be in the comments doing everything. We appreciate you.
They be trying to cook their show, man.
They do. They do. And she be 10 toes down. She be cooking
exactly.
How many people she told to go check their prostate? I'm like, bruh, she got it. Shit.
Yeah. No. You know what? College hoops, man, college hoops definitely not the same.
Yeah, Wiley, it's not the same, bro. It's really not. I used to be locked in.
I used to be so locked in.
Man, what? Because I used to know all the Georgetown players back in the day, so I used to support them. Like I would skip class and everything, watching the games, and now I don't care. I haven't watched like a full season in years. Early detection is nuts.
The Big East.
Gosh.
What the? Okay, we are out of here.
We gotta go.
Till next week. We got to hear peace.
Let's go.
Oh my.